Ever wondered how a simple idea becomes a law? It's a fascinating journey, and today, we're diving into a crucial phase, introducing a bill in Congress and finding the right sponsors. This stage is a dance of strategy and persuasion, where the right sponsor can make or break a bill's success. It's the starting point of a bill's voyage through the labyrinth of lawmaking, a voyage filled with twists, turns, and hopefully, transformation. Shall we dive into the sea of lawmaking? Come, join us. A bill's journey begins with its introduction. But who gets to do this honor? It's a member of Congress, who becomes the bill's sponsor. Now let's break this down a little. The introduction of a bill is a momentous occasion. It's the first step in a long journey that could potentially end with the bill becoming a law. The person who takes on this task is a member of Congress. They believe in the bill, its purpose, and its potential impact. They become the bill's sponsor. Being a sponsor doesn't just mean introducing the bill, though. It's a commitment. The sponsor is the bill's champion. They advocate for it, explain its merits to their colleagues, and rally support for it. They fight for the bill, in committee meetings and on the floor of Congress, every step of the way. So, a sponsor is like a guardian angel for the bill, championing its cause. A bill, like a Broadway show, needs a strong supporting cast. This comes in the form of co-sponsors. Now, co-sponsors aren't just there to make up the numbers. They're the crucial players who can sway the journey of a bill, almost like a pendulum. Imagine them as the knights rallying behind a king. Their collective strength and influence can inspire confidence and create momentum. When a bill is introduced, it's like a fledgling bird, just learning to fly. It's the co-sponsors who provide the wind beneath its wings, helping it to soar high in the legislative sky. They are the ones who add credibility and weight to the bill, making it more than just a piece of paper with an idea. Co-sponsors lend their voices, their influence, and their networks to the cause. They are the torchbearers who carry the bill's message into corridors of power, into committee rooms, and onto the floor. They rally support, they negotiate, they convince, and they cajole. Their role is as dynamic as it is essential. In essence, co-sponsors are the bill's ambassadors. They are the ones who can turn the tide, who can swing the odds in favor of the bill, pushing it forward in the legislative process. Their backing can propel a bill from being a mere proposal to becoming a law that can change lives and shape society. Co-sponsors are like the wind beneath a bill's wings, giving it the necessary push. The number of co-sponsors and their influence can make or break a bill's journey. Sponsorship isn't just about having a name attached to a bill. It's about rallying the troops, so to speak, gathering a strong and diverse group of legislators who believe in the bill's cause and are willing to champion it. When a bill has broad support from co-sponsors, it's like a seal of approval. It signals to other legislators and the public that this bill has merit, that it's worth their time and attention. It's not just about the quantity of co-sponsors, but the quality too. Having influential legislators on board can significantly boost a bill's chances of success, helping it move swiftly through committees and onto the floor for debate. So next time you hear about a bill gaining co-sponsors, know that it's a big deal. It's a crucial step in the legislative process, paving the way for the bill's journey ahead. Remember, in the world of lawmaking, strength lies in numbers and influence. And that, dear friends, is how a bill is introduced and finds its sponsors. As we've seen, this phase is crucial to a bill's journey. It begins with a legislator who believes in the bill's potential, takes it under their wing, and breathes life into it by introducing it to Congress. Then, the hunt for co-sponsors begins, a task that is both challenging and rewarding. The more co-sponsors a bill has, the more credibility and support it gains, increasing its chances of moving forward in the legislative process. But the journey doesn't stop here. Next time, we'll delve into the committee stage. This is where bills are closely scrutinized, debated, and shaped. It's a stage that can make or break a bill's future. So brace yourselves for an exciting deep dive into the complexities of committee deliberations. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the fascinating process of lawmaking.
Have you ever wondered how a bill becomes a law? It's a fascinating journey filled with debate, negotiation, and revision. It starts as a simple idea, then gets drafted into a bill. It's debated upon, voted on, and if it passes, it moves on to the other chamber. If both chambers agree, it's sent to the president for approval. But what happens when the House and Senate have different versions of the same bill? Now let us dive deeper into the crucial stage of this journey, the conference committee. When the House and Senate pass different versions of the same bill, a problem arises. Imagine each chamber of Congress as a chef, each cooking up their own unique version of a recipe, say, an apple pie. One might prefer a bit more cinnamon, the other perhaps a touch more sugar. The result? Two delicious yet distinctly different apple pies. Now, imagine these pies are bills passed by the House and Senate. While each pie or bill may be fine on its own, we can't have two different laws on the same issue. This is the crux of the matter. A bill cannot become a law until both the House and Senate agree on the same version. So what's the solution? Enter the conference committee, a group of members from both the House and Senate tasked with the job of blending these two versions into one. Thus, to reconcile these differences, a conference committee is formed. The conference committee is not just any committee. This unique group is born from the need to reconcile differences between the House and Senate versions of a bill. It's a fascinating process, really. Picture this. A bill, having been passed with variations in both chambers, now needs a unified form that both houses can agree upon. That's where the conference committee steps in. The committee is composed of representatives from both the House and Senate. Now, these are not randomly selected members. Oh no, they are meticulously chosen based on their expertise and their prior involvement with the bill. The aim is to gather a group of individuals who understand the intricacies of the bill and are dedicated to finding a common ground. This is a crucial step in our legislative process. It's where the magic happens, where different perspectives come together to create a unified solution. These members are chosen for their expertise and involvement with the bill. In the committee, heated negotiations take place. Picture a room filled with some of the sharpest minds in the nation. They are there to advocate for their versions of the bill, each side armed with their own visions and ideas. The air is thick with tension, but also with a shared purpose: to create legislation that best serves the country. These negotiations are not for the faint of heart. They require a deep understanding of the bill, a knack for persuasion, and the will to see the process through. Discussions can be arduous. They can stretch on for hours, even days, as each point of contention is dissected, deliberated, and debated. Yet amidst the heat of these discussions, there is an underlying aim for harmony. Each side is working towards a common goal, to find a balance between their differing views, to reach a middle ground. The goal is to find a compromise that both chambers can agree on. The result of these negotiations is a compromise bill. Imagine a master artist combining colors on a palette. That's what our legislators do here. They blend provisions from the House and Senate versions, striving to maintain the essence of the bill while addressing the concerns of both chambers. This process is more than just a meeting of minds. It's a dance of diplomacy and strategy. Each provision is discussed, debated, and dissected. Some are retained, others are modified, and a few might even be discarded. The goal is to craft a bill that not only serves the public interest, but also stands a good chance of passing in both chambers. It's a fine balancing act, requiring skill, patience, and above all, a willingness to compromise. Once this delicate process is complete, we have a compromise bill. This compromise bill must then be approved by both the House and Senate. This stage is the final hurdle before a bill can be sent to the president. It's here that the compromise bill, a unique blend of perspectives and priorities from both chambers, is presented for approval. The House and Senate must each give their consent, a step that requires further debate, negotiation, and ultimately, agreement. This is not just a procedural step, but a pivotal moment in the legislative process. It's a testament to the power of collaboration and compromise in lawmaking.